Hello traders out there in Traderland, D7 here with Grok Trade, and the market sold off big time on Friday. Why? Because President Trump said, hey, you know what, China, if you're not going to play well, we're going to put a 100% tariff on all your goods. And that was a great excuse for the markets to come bouncing back downwards. And we've been talking about that for a long time. And I'll tell you guys that now everyone is like, oh, you keep saying, the sky's falling, the sky's falling, the sky's falling. Been doing this a long time. A hedge fund owner, been trading in the live markets over 27 years, using technical analysis. And when you look at the markets like this, the S&P 500 ETF, and it just continues to go higher, even in the face of these divergences, the longer they go, the more powerful they can be. And that's what we're seeing here. Now, don't be misled that, yes, we need a catalyst. The catalyst were tariffs, okay? The catalyst was tariffs. But that's all the market needs. It always needs a catalyst for a drop to happen, okay? So never lose sight of that. So what you have to do is make sure that when you are trading and you have the confluence here of sell signals, it is good to be in cash. I was and have been predominantly in cash as we were melting up because I knew it wouldn't take much to get this market to snap. That's exactly what's happened. There's the daily chart up here. Snap, huge volume. Weekly chart. Let's go over here to the weekly chart. Let's just open this dude up and take a look at it. Weekly chart. Big drop below some of the faster moving averages. Major support below. This next week will be very, very interesting. We're seeing significant sell. Our Grok indicator algorithm, look at this, had cells going up right here to get out on the weekly chart here, the Grok algorithm. So if you go over here and look at the monthly, now listen, monthly's just getting started, but it never ceases to amaze me that October's could be a good decisive move either to the upside or a lot of times to the downside. And you can see that. If we zoom in here, you can see we got to this resistance. We were over it last month. We came back down. That is a jab heading southbound. But this is a dynamic candlestick still moving on the monthly chart. And we have a big bearish divergence, so of course this should break down. We might have a short-term high in place, ladies and gentlemen. And if you look here at the diamonds, this is the monthly. I shouldn't spend too much time on this, but huge bearish divergence. Look at this dude. Huge bearish divergence. And we come here at resistance, and we try to get above it, and we come right back down. I don't want to spend too much time on the monthlies because the month is still so young. But on the dailies, you can see we broke major support on the Dow, the diamonds. And we're slightly below this 50-day moving average, This dude right here is a simple moving average. We closed just below it. That is bad news. Slippery dickory dock, straight down this big old clock. If you go here to the NASDAQ, we had this bullish pennant that exploded up. Bearish divergence here all across these long bearish divergence. You look here and then snap straight down. It just broke the back of another trend line coming up that I do not have drawn there. Just act like these moving averages are in fact trend lines, and we broke down below them. And if you look here at the Russell 2000, look at this. We hit our head, we come down, and then we snapped all sorts of support levels. This is in a lot of trouble. Huge volume. Normally, after a big snap down like that, you'll get this little snap back. I wouldn't be surprised if Monday is actually a bullish day. You could expect that. I'm not sure we're going to regain these highs anytime soon, guys. I'll tell you, this next week will tell me will the week hold. Will we have more follow through, or will this just be a quick snap down and then a rally straight back up? It's anybody's guess until we see how the large institutions will in fact play this out going into next week. Remember, our technical analysis do not move the markets. Institutional monies move the market. All we can do is use technicals to help see and to get indications of the market when it makes its move. So guess what? Friday it made its move. Because Friday it made its move, we should be very paying a lot of attention here. I do want to look at the weekly chart on XLF. Look at this. This we up here at resistance, and now we broke down on sizable volume, guys. This thing has several weeks that it could go down, and then will it find support there and bounce back up, maybe, or will this thing just give up the ghost and drop? That is the big question. As you can see, we're going higher here. I don't have the lines drawn in, but higher swing highs on this and lower swing highs on the MACD centered oscillator. And that, of course, is a bearish divergence. And of course, we should see a drop. And there we have it. There we have it. If you go over here, the U.S. dollar, and you're looking at the weekly chart, big rally on the weekly chart, guys. U.S. dollar is set to just continue. Look how we had a buy on the Grok algorithm down here, and it's starting. It just took a little while for it to mature, and there it's heading up ever since that buy. So the Grok is good. We have a sell signal here. Look at that. Had a sell on that and it dropped and then a buy. Grok algorithm, very, very, very powerful. If you go here to gold, up, up, and away. Weekly chart, up, up, and away. $4,000 an ounce on gold. Come on. $50 on silver. Let's go. VIX, though, weekly chart, big pop. Hit resistance and just broke over resistance, guys. That big old dog, that tells me that fear has showed up again. Fear is here to stay. So, what should you be doing? I'll tell you this. If you are swing trading, you might be set up here very soon, like really soon, to be looking for some short positions. If you are day trading, look for great opportunities on trading, either bullish or bearish. On these days of volatility, we love this as day traders. Let's go. And if you are long-term hold, and you're like, nothing is going to hurt me, we just go higher. Well, wake up. Knock, knock. The bears are here. Big drop, big sizable monster drop here, guys, on Friday. Columbus Day tomorrow, Monday. I'm doing this on a Sunday. And all I care about now is if you are a Grok grad, just say Grok grad and give me your city and state, or if no one would know your city, your closest city and state. How about that? So, Grok grad and city and state. And if you are a 401, say Grok grad 401 master trader. Let's see where the master traders are. So, take care, guys. Love you all. And let's see what this market has for us this week.